Hello, good morning. Welcome to
the video.
Good morning from Berlin. This is Jonathan and Brittany. That's my name, by the way.
My name's Brittany,
Her
actually.
name is Brittany from AJ&Smart. And we're making this video because we get asked the question non-stop about getting a job in the design industry, especially if you do not have a portfolio yet.
This kind of advice can be used in almost any industry, so listen up.
That is true, actually. Let me just be extremely blunt about this advice. You do not need a portfolio if you're going to go from nothing to a job.
So then we have a chicken and egg problem, don't we, Jonathan?
No.
The chicken and egg problem, right? How do I get work to create? I need a portfolio in order to get work, and I need work in order to make a portfolio. So what do I do?
The first thing you should do is definitely volunteer at events which companies you might want to work at are going to be running. Almost every design company, design agency, or interesting company that's creating products runs some sort of events in the city that you're in. Volunteering at one of these events means you're actually showing them how eager you are and how enthusiastic you are, and you're immediately going to be able to show how useful you could be as an employee in that company. Also, you're making the connections with the employees there, and the connections with the employees is pretty much the best thing you can possibly have before you apply for any job.
Make sure that you are offering something to somebody that you are interested in working for. An email saying, hey, I want to go for lunch and pick your brain, or I want to get some advice. You need to make sure that you're providing some value as well.
That's a good one.
Thank you, John.
Sorry, I'm on
Thank
Instagram.
you.
But even if you're able to offer value, you still might not get a reply if you send an email. An email is how everyone applies for a job. So my next piece of advice is use the least crowded channel to find your way into a company. Let's say if you want to find your way into Facebook or Google or Airbnb. Okay, I know these guys have very strict portfolio rules, but there's still a way in, by the way. Find employees of the company on Twitter or on Instagram and contact them, offering them some sort of value. Let's say you actually want to volunteer at an event that Airbnb is running. They also have very high competition even for something like that. So I would find someone on Twitter who's working there, who's maybe organizing the events, and send them a direct message and say, hey, I want to volunteer. Now, instead of getting the 1,000 emails that they're going to be trying to get through, they've now gotten maybe 1 or 2 messages on their least crowded channel. When people apply for jobs at AJ&Smart, the people who get the meetings first are often the people who actually send us a message on Instagram. I get that right on my phone. I don't get my emails on my phone because I don't want to. So look for the least crowded channel of the company that you're actually wanting to work for, and look for specific people in that company and their specific least crowded channel. Boo-boo.
Okay, one more thing, really important to remember, is that you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be perfect at every tool, be able to, a lot of companies list all of the skills that you need. Way more important is that you make it clear that you're eager to learn those things. There's nothing wrong with being honest and upfront about that. I think that's actually just even more value for a company. Well, bam!
So I mentioned that a lot of companies are looking for enthusiastic, eager people, and you might assume that everybody is like that. But it's really, really not true. Most people don't really give a shit and just go for the standard path. You have the opportunity to be enthusiastic, to be eager, and also to be smart with how you look for a job like this. Don't assume that everybody is doing this. That was a mistake I made when I started off in the industry. So thanks a lot for watching this video. I don't know where you're watching it, but follow us on Instagram for more shit like this.
Definitely.
We love you. Good night and...
Good night. Be good, child.